Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Crap. That didn't work. 1 second. Be right back. Getting too old for this PC stuff. Okay, so what are we going to talk about today? Errors. I'm probably going to do some more longer videos about errors. Kind of narrowed it down to some good ones to talk about. And a lot of this stuff has come out of my research box recently, since I finally got some time to dig into it. So I'm not sure if I'm going to show you the correct plate first or the error first, but here goes nothing. Okay. Maybe in them at the same time if I can hold them. So we're going to hold these two up. So this is the error plate. So this says VET. They did not make personalized plates back on this base. This is the 68 base. You're going to come around here so you can see it's a 68 base VET, but it should say disabled veteran at the top. So here's the correct plate. Unfortunately, it's seen better days. We got the 68 base, DBOSS 68, but it has the title disabled veteran. What is this error called? It's called a mixed marriage error. Why? Because they took a different base. So they took the standard automobile base and accidentally stamped the veteran series on it. Something else you'll notice, October, back in this day, they standardized the month registration for certain types. Like veteran, always expired in December, as you can see by the December embossing there. I had this in my research box for a long time because I was trying to figure it out, and I really didn't have a lot of time to dig into it. And I finally dug into the collection to find my other 68. I looked online too, but oh, yep, this is a passenger plate. I picked it up a long time ago from a good buddy, and I was like, this looks really odd, this looks off. And I always thought, well, maybe I have my memories cross-wired somewhere, and it wasn't, they didn't send this until later on. That's incorrect. On the 80 base, they did the exact same thing, but they also stacked a lot of them, stacked the VET. So very fascinating plate. We're going to talk about all 68 base here. For some reason, some of you might have seen this one. This is more of an obvious error, well, I would hope. Do you think it's missing something? It is. Now this was an extremely lucky coincidence that I got the correct plate, probably the replacement plate. So last year's sticker on this one is 70. If you go really close on this one, you can see that 70 orange sticker underneath the green 71. It's very hard to see on camera probably. It might be easier, yeah, it is easier on the other plate. If you look at this one, you can see that orange sticking out. So I'm guessing they got pulled over and the cop was like, WTF, mate, that is not right. Their registration probably was correct and had that extra 4 in there. And they got new plates, and somehow from 72 until I think this was 2025, they stayed together. They ended up at Jefferson Car Show in a random box of plates that I happened to find. Oops. It'd help if I didn't cover up the missing digit. These are something I really want to get up on the wall. I'm debating to do an error wall one of these days. Now, Here's a finale. This is just something I'm still kind of researching, but I kind of have down. So this is also the 68 base, as you can see. Weirdly, it's March, which it shouldn't be. It should be January, since it's an A plate. They did not do personalized plates on this base. Now I'm going to grab the one I just did, the correct plate, to show you what's going on here. So we have double letter, which they did do some double letters on this base. But when they did a space. Now, they didn't get through A, B, A, C, D, E, F, G, down to E. And while they're missing a space, it's the wrong month. They are well used. This is I'm guessing the front plate. So this is not the correct format. They didn't go overflow here. It's the wrong month. It's missing a space. I don't know what happened. This is one of these things where I would have had to track down the owner, and it could have been, well, that's what I got in the mail. This doesn't match any of the reserve series they were kind of using back in the day. If you have something, reach out. I'd love to hear any of your thoughts and feelings about this. So yeah, those are some of my craziest 68 base errors that I have. If you like this stuff, subscribe so you see more. I'm trying to grow this channel, so anybody who subscribes would be much appreciated. Check back in a couple weeks. I will have another video about errors. I'm not going to go over similar errors like this on different bases. I'm going to have some totally different errors for you to enjoy. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.